Calling all classics. The certified classics only. The podcast will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the podcast.
The podcast.
A little bit of a pat on the back for making it this long.
What is that? 8 now? 9?
Nine
Goodness.
episodes. It literally feels like yesterday, man. But then but at the same time, it feels so long.
Yeah, it's a bit of both. I think when you come because with the planning and stuff, it happens so fast.
Just look at well, that's what I mean. Look at the amount of episodes. There's only 9.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like much, but then when you space it out over, it's actually 9 weeks. It's over 2 months now.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because 8 weeks, 2 months. Yeah,
It's over 2 months.
that's crazy.
And it literally saturates your life.
It really does.
It really does.
I have no life, no time.
It's true. He rocked up, what was it, 15 minutes late today?
man. Far out.
We should have been started. We should have been finished.
Should have been done.
What are you doing to us? Trying to sabotage this or what?
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm just looking at his drink right now. I'm like,
Oh, not yet. Too early.
kind of want a little bit.
Too early. I actually wanted to bring something up.
Oh, for once?
Yeah. Yeah. You bleep. I mean, yeah, we know the whole sus stuff that goes on with Hollywood and all the random stories that come out. But I'm sure you've heard, but we haven't had a chance to talk about it yet. The whole P. Diddy situation.
I've heard
and all
about
the leaks. I mean, like it's still going. Like there's more leaks even coming out with Bieber and like all the parties when he was like a teen, like, and the whole lotion thing, or was it oil in his house, like baby oil?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there was a reel that I saw on Instagram. It was like, you know, those Japanese, I don't know if it was a Japanese game show, but the game shows where they had to climb up the foam staircase when they've got like, it's really slippery.
Yeah.
They keep falling down. It's like the cops trying to like raid P. Diddy's house and they're falling down the stairs.
That's classic. That's good.
But yeah, the baby oil. I heard a lot of like interesting theories going around about what happened with him and what's going on with him.
Crazy.
Yeah, but this is what I've been saying for years.
I know.
Get my tinfoil hat, but it's coming later in the show. Spoiler alert. But yeah, it's literally something that a lot of people have been saying for years about this entire community. There's something going on in Hollywood where you have to buy into this premise, or you don't become like A-list
The star,
status.
basically.
Like they grab you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there was something about how they had to sign NDA forms
Yeah, it would be.
to get into I think it's NDA. Is that what it's called? NDA forms, right?
I don't know what it
I
stands
don't know.
for though.
Fact check later.
Yeah. Probably.
It's like non-disclosure
Yeah.
agreement. It
Oh,
is
definitely.
NDA.
There would be something like that. Yeah.
And they couldn't talk about what goes on at the parties.
Yeah.
So basically, if you have to sign an NDA to get into a party, you know something's going on.
You know something is happening.
Like, why do I have to do this? It's crazy. And he spent like 2 days whole with Bieber when he was like 16. Yeah, it's whack.
And they kept it like quiet for all this long, like for all this time. Like, and if he's just one of them, there'd be so many more out there who were just like him.
I know. Well, like literally almost the entire populace of celebrities must have known something.
Oh,
because they all went to the parties.
Yeah. And he's big enough to be known by everyone.
Yeah. Like, no, and they all say that they can't talk about things at the P. Diddy parties.
Yeah.
Like, whether or not it's just like, oh, he doesn't want to talk about it, like
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But, you know, it's a bit sus.
It is.
Like, why do
It
you
is.
say that? Why do you sign these forms? And why do they all say, oh, I got offered like this amount of money to do this and such a thing. And yeah, I don't know, man. It's very sinister.
It's so crazy.
What was it? Sex trafficking and
Oh yeah, it was,
racketeering.
it was a few things.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably even more.
You got to stop and ask yourself, is it worth?
No, yeah, it's not. I think we decided this a long time ago.
Straight away.
Like, I like to still keep my head on straight. Like it's good. Everyone wants that bit of fame, that bit of comfort and longevity, but at what cost?
Well, yeah, but then if you're not in that crowd, like once you get to that status where you're being invited to these parties,
I know.
if you're not in that crowd, then does your career kind of just plateau and drop off?
Yeah, they just silence you out.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's difficult.
It's crazy. It's actually
The livelihood.
Oh man.
The livelihood.
But come to Hollywood, get your golden ticket.
I know. Oh my goodness. Guys, we have a show lined up for you. We're doing things a little differently this episode. We're not going to try and structure it out as much as, we like structure and it's a lot of fun. We're just going to try and take it a little easy. I think we've
easy.
I think we're going easy. Bring back Easy, our mate from the last episode. Ezekiel, get in here.
Easy.
We're just gonna take it easy. I think we've done a lot of planning in the previous episodes. I think now is the time to kind of just see what kind of other formats might work. Still going to keep the same kind of bones, but we'll see how it goes.
No, I'm keen. I think it'll be very interesting.
And I'd like to get to know you a little better. We're doing a podcast.
I'm getting parched. This is like the most I've ever talked.
Usually you take a back seat. Oh, intro? Derek's got this one. No worries.
I'll come back in segment 3.
Guys, we do have a show lined up for you. Same things still apply with the certificate.
Yes.
Season 1 podcast certificates. Please get your details in. We'll be giving them out at the end of the season. You got until the 23rd of December, if I'm actually correct.
Have we gotten any submissions yet?
I've got quite a few verbal submissions. But they're like, I'm not going to put my details in the podcast.
Oh god,
it's all a bit hard.
Jeez, it's like three things honestly.
We could probably put it in post on Instagram, as I said in one of the previous episodes. I think we need to do that because then it just shows people how easy it is to do it. I think when I don't know, maybe people listening right now will be like, I'm not going to put my details into the podcast. Well, say goodbye to your certificate. Like, come on, man.
I know. Just do it, man.
Just do it.
Who cares? We're in 2024. Everyone
Make
gives
your
out the
dreams happen.
Everyone shares whatever they.
But that's still up for grabs. Also, with the What's That Sound? If we're not calling you this week, then listen to the sound because we could be calling you.
Yeah.
Which kind of leads us into a nice little segue into the things we're going to be tackling in the episode.
Yeah.
Which is great. Guys, we got a show lined up. Stick around. It's going to be great. Can't wait to celebrate this episode 9 with you.
This episode 5.
Let's kick it off.
Get on with it.
It's the drink of the week.
So yummy.
Tasty.
Isn't it
And
just...
here's what we think.
Hopefully this is yummy and hopefully it is tasty.
Hopefully it is. Because I got some definitions.
We buy drinks up from the bar every week.
Yeah.
And I went out this time. I went out to grab some special things. I spoke to the bartender. She was very lovely and very helpful. She decided to offer up her favorite cocktail, which was the Amaretto Sour.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever had an Amaretto Sour
No,
before.
but it's always on a list though.
Yeah.
It's always on the list.
And when I was looking at the back of the menu, they actually had, I think it's citrus, but I think they made a little typo. Little typo on the menu. It was like SITURS or citrus or something like that. And I was like to the girl, I was like, what's amaretto and then citrus? She was like, what? Citrus. So yeah, that was a little fun. But it's got amaretto, citrus, and something called aquafab.
Aquafab, yeah, that's what I actually looked up before.
Yeah.
I was saving it for this. You said aquafab.
Yeah.
Apparently, aquafab is a viscous water, which is legume seeds, such as chickpeas, which have been cooked, but then transformed into more of like an eggy yolk kind of thing.
So we're drinking chickpeas right now.
Basically, yeah. I mean, I think that's more the frothing kind of top part.
Oh, it's like we're drinking a stir fry.
Get some soy sauce.
I got my dinner all sorted tonight. All right, shall we?
Let's do it,
Shall
yeah.
we? Cheers.
Do it. Cheers. Oh. There's like a taste of something though. I can't picture what it is.
It is sour, and I like that sourness. It's kind of like candy. It's
There's like a fruit that I'm
it's-
tasting.
nah. You know those cherries? Those
red cherries. Yes, that's what it is.
but not like the actual cherries,
the
like
fake, the fake ones. Yeah.
the fake ones that you put on top of birthday cakes
Yeah.
and stuff. I actually hate those.
Yeah. No.
But
But it's nice with this.
I think it works in this.
Yeah.
because it has got sour in it.
Yeah.
It's sour.
But it's supposed to be sour. It's
It's amaretto sour. Be worried if it wasn't sour. But I thought aquafab. It's a great little thing to have on your menu.
It is.
It's like aquafab. I want some aquafab.
Aquafabulous.
Why does all these guys get to drink aquafab? I want aquafab. Anyway,
man.
that's our drink of the week.
I love it.
How did I do?
I think you did good.
I think you need to thank the bartender outside.
I will say thank you before I perform out there later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. You got a gig.
Got a gig.
You got a gig after this. Guys, come down to the Bella Vista Hotel.
Come see us play. You'll be about a week late though when you see this.
Get on with it.
What's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound? You can't guess that sound. What's that sound? We did a really good job. What's that sound? You'll never guess the sound. Take it to the pound. It's a really good sound. Don't give me frowns. If you wanna win 100, we're not a bunch of clowns.
Dollars. What's that sound?
What's that sound? What's that sound?
Hey!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Take my money. Reach into my pockets and take my money.
And take it all.
$100 FPOS gift card up for grabs.
Still up for grabs. Was
I
this
know.
week 4, week 3, week 8? I don't even know.
Week 3. It's week 3.
I'm just that confident.
It's week 3. It's crazy. We've got a $100 FPOS gift card up for grabs to guess that sound. Now, for listeners of the podcast, they would have heard this sound in the previous 2 episodes. The sound is unknown. We don't even know the sound. It's very secretive and very top secret. Very Mission Impossible. Very Mission Impossible. Now, we've got a special guest coming on who is going to have a crack at guessing the sound. Do you want to introduce him?
Yes.
As you're tightly affiliated.
My lovely sister, Karen, is going to be our guest today.
Gotta love the support from the fans.
Of course, the close family fans. But yeah, she's been up to speed about the last couple ones, and I think she wants to give it a crack and see if she can get $100.
Good, 100 big ones.
Yeah.
Macaroons.
Who knows?
as we
This
might
could be
say.
the one. This could be the one.
This could be the one.
We don't know.
I mean, can we just say right now, actually, between us two, like what we think the likelihood is of someone's
going to get it at some point.
I don't know. It's pretty difficult.
It is, but in my head, when you're going through the options, and especially because I'm going to tell her the ones that have been wrong, so she's got a chance.
True. Yeah.
It's going to be said at some point. Like,
sure.
it has to be. It's not that out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
You just got to think.
I think the odds are like 0 being like none at all, and 10 being like they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
I reckon like a 6.5. There's wiggle room.
There's wiggle room, yeah. Again, it's give or take. It depends how.
because people's minds go
They do.
weird places.
They
man.
do.
Last week we got a Tim
Tim
Tam
Tam.
Tim Tam packet from Jack. Shout out. Really good guess, but not the sound.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It could go either way.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to find out. So
I'm
let's give her a call.
Let's do it.
Let's see what kind of interpretation she has for us. I'm excited. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hello.
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 Oh, we got you on FaceTime.
Oh, FaceTime.
That's how you called me.
You must have done the video, not the audio.
Oh, I wish I could screen record this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to screen record it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's
It
all
is-
good.
It is what it is.
How you doing?
Good. How are you boys?
Very good. Very busy.
Fantastic. Oh, we're up to our necks in podcast work, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It's good. We're surviving.
It's so good though. I've been watching.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we've got a loyal fan.
A loyal fan.
Love the fan base.
Yeah, 1 of 5.
Look, I think Josh mentioned to me that he didn't get the chance to go over the rules with you. So, Josh, do you want to take that away?
Yeah,
And then
so-
we'll get cracking.
Basically, we've got this really fun game that we like to play with guests every week. It's called What's That Sound? So basically, we play a sound, and you've got one chance to guess what it is. All right, and the prize is a $100 FPOS gift card. So you can you can spend it on on anything you want that accepts FPOS payments. But yeah, it's that sound that we sent you. You got one chance to have a crack at it. I'll because you're a new contestant and the game is still going. I'll tell you the wrong answers that have been from previous weeks, so you can eliminate anything that you might think it could be. So it's not a chip packet.
Yep.
It's not opening a Tim Tam packet.
Related though.
Sorry?
Is it Tim Tam related?
No, it's not.
Oh, we can't really say that, can we?
I just gave you a hint there. There you go. I just given you a massive hint. But yeah, it's not those two things that I just said. So you've got one chance, whatever you think it may be. What's that sound?
Yes. What is
I
it?
asked.
Yes.
Does brand matter in the answer?
No,
No.
it does not. Let me just refresh the listeners' ears by playing the sound.
Yeah.
and then you can have a crack at guessing. All right, one chance. All right. That is the sound, and you wouldn't have been able to hear that. I have to explain that every time.
Yeah, everyone always thinks they can hear it.
All right. What is that sound?
Okay. Now, you said opening a pack of Bickies, but the inside has a plastic tray, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think the sound is, scrunching up that plastic tray.
Look,
Good guess, though.
I
Good
do
guess.
want to say that is a really good guess because we're getting awfully much closer to what the sound actually might
Yeah.
be. So little by little,
Everyone's
we're getting
very
there.
descriptive of it. Like they're really
They
thinking
are.
outside the box with this.
Yeah, what made your mind go to that? It just first thing it went to, or did you go through some options?
Paper, and then the sound right at the end was a little bit more dense, and it didn't have the twang of foil.
Ah, yeah. Foil. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, I see how your mind could have gone there.
Wow.
Give
Yeah.
hints, though. Give hints.
Look, if we give hints, there's $100 gift card on the line, Karen.
Honestly,
Yeah, I know.
look,
Yeah,
the hints are basically the answers of what. The wrong answers of what I'm telling you. You know what I mean?
process of elimination, not hints.
I mean, yeah, essentially. I can neither confirm or deny how rigged this system might be.
All right, you need to stretch this $100 for a few episodes.
I mean,
Oh,
we need
yeah.
to keep this going until,
It's still going.
you know, we need to keep this going. It's the Sagana's pockets only run so deep.
Well, glad they remain full for another week or so.
Look, absolutely. Look, thank you so much for
Thank you so much.
participating. Really good guess. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that sound going, but there's always next week.
There's always There's always another time. That's the thing. It's never the end.
Back. All right, thanks, boys.
All right.
No worries.
Thank you so
Have
much.
a good one.
Cheers.
See ya.
Bye.
Yes, victory! We have $50 richer every week.
She couldn't get the sound. I have pity for these people, Josh, honestly, because I still don't know what it is.
Me too.
And I'm racking my brain.
They might have said the right answer.
They might have- Again, I can't say how rigged this system may or may not be. This is just too crazy right now. I don't know what to think.
I love it though. I love how people are actually trying really hard.
It's very descriptive.
It is. It's tricky though.
And I love how the thought process was piece of paper. No, actually, it might be something different because there's no foil.
Yeah, there's no foil twang.
And I love that. I love that. Guys, that was What's That Sound? If you want to have a crack at guessing the sound, submit your details again.
Or just send us a text, anything.
Or submit your details for the first time.
Anyone, please, yeah.
But no, DM us. Even DM us on Instagram. Let us know if you want to crack at guessing that sound, or we might even surprise you with a little bit of a...
A bit of a what? a bit of a...
Guys, get around it. $100 FBOS gift card is still up for grabs.
up for grabs.
Let's get around it. What's that sound?
Get on with it.
It's time for Chore Champions. Chore Champions. Chore Champions this time of day. It's a one-stop shop. We can all be gay. It means happy. Oh, who's gonna be the incompetent chappy? Chore Champions. Time for Chore Champions.
So I didn't quite get that. What a song,
That
man.
will forever be the best intro we've ever done.
It's like it almost feels like we had like 10 seconds or 15 seconds to do a song and we just did it.
I know. It's like, what can you do? 15 minutes on the clock. Go. I actually love it though. It's probably one of my personal favorites.
Has to be.
Petty Spaghetti was also one of my
I
favorites.
forgot that one actually.
Are you a petty,
Petty
spaghetti? Yeah. Just choose. The prices right. Come on down.
Well, like just lose.
This week we didn't opt for any kind of fancy presentation.
Yeah.
As I said, this was more of a chill week for us. We just needed a bit of time to chill out.
Yeah. But try new formats too.
But also, I wanted to try a little something.
Oh, here we go.
The ominous wink. A little something using ChatGPT. Because it's a very powerful thing, right?
Yeah.
And this is maybe something for our tinfoil hat conspiracy. Maybe it will take
Oh.
over. Maybe it'll, those little Elon Musk chips in our head one day. But I digress. ChatGPT, to kind of incorporate this into our segments when we do have more of a chill week, to kind of look up things on the fly.
Yeah.
So I've gone and at the start of the segment, written in, give me some household chores,
Yeah.
okay? Because I wanted to make this kind of specific that are not household or car related because of last time.
Okay.
And you should be able to do them by the time you're 25.
Okay.
So we have like a year of buffer here.
well,
pretty
we're,
much.
We're already we're 25.
Yeah, a year of buffer. So
Oh,
like we
so
should have
we should have
been well into this into these form of chores. So first thing on the list is and I'm reading this on the fly, by the way. This is, I don't know anything going into this.
Yeah.
Financial management. This might get tricky for me here.
Same.
Although, anyway, I got something to say. Create and stick to a budget is the first one.
Okay.
But these all have a lot of little sub things. So I might just say create and stick to a budget. I don't want to add that, but I might understand credit scores and how to improve them.
Oh wow, yeah, jeez.
And an emergency fund instead of like the basics of investing. So set up an emergency fund. So I guess that would be like your savings.
I guess you're saving.
Maybe, but if you want to dip into that. So Josh, do you know how to, I guess, manage your money properly?
I mean, to a degree, yes. I've recently, in the last probably I'd say 2 years or so, have been divvying up my basically my pay, where I would put in a certain percentage.
Yeah.
Into my savings, and I do that I've been doing that for the last 2 years. So that's the closest thing I can say to managing my money.
Do you understand credit scores?
No, definitely not.
I do not understand credit scores, so I'm just going to say that as just completely null and void for me. However, create and stick to a budget. I recently made a big Excel spreadsheet of all my spending and savings and everything. So I would say that I've got that down pat. But then again, we both lose a point.
Yeah.
Healthcare management.
Yeah.
Schedule and attend routine medical checkups. Examples: dentist, optometrist, annual physicals.
I think I've been to the doctors like 2 years ago when I really needed to.
Yeah.
I didn't just go I'd love to be here today.
I thought the last time I went maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah, you had some, but you've had some issues.
It was for a reason.
For a reason, yeah.
I don't
You're not
just
just
go. Oh, can I get a physical at the age of 27? I mean, maybe you should. Maybe you should. I mean, ChatGPT seems to think that you need to be doing these by the time you're 25. So again, we both lose a point. I think now at this point, we should probably just go until someone gets one.
Probably, I guess so. Yeah.
That would be the winner. What else have we got here? Time management.
Okay, yeah.
Use a calendar or planner to keep track of appointments, deadlines, and social engagements. Prioritize tasks and break larger projects into smaller, manageable steps.
I've had to start doing it because I just, with my time and with gigs and stuff with meetings and Zoom calls and stuff like that, I've had to get a calendar to
And it's so good as well today that we got to start on time.
I was going to be late. But I had it at 4. If you want to look at my calendar, I had it at 4. I'm just late. I'm just bad.
So that is bad time management. Would you agree that is bad time management, or would you not agree?
Yeah, that is bad management. That is one example, though.
One example. This guy, I've named this guy Pushback Paltu because we come to a deadline and we push back. He always pushes back as much as he can. I would say that's horrible time management. What do you mean?
I wouldn't say it's horrible, but
I think there's room for improvement.
There's, fine. I'll give you that. I'll lose that.
Yes. Pushback Paltu. We did say. And it's not like I have a giant list here of things I could have picked.
Are you good with your time, though? Like, let's be real. Are you good with your time?
Well, you didn't challenge me. You going to challenge me?
How is that even? Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, give me an example of how I'm bad at it. Make it snappy. You can't even be quick with it.
My
time management is trash.
My head hurts too much thinking about it.
Just take the L, bro.
I've taken it.
I mean, this is a petty spaghetti moment, I suppose.
Yeah,
I could have picked another one, but I saw that one just gleaming at me.
Oh, yeah. And you thought, why not? Yeah.
Well, I have the con.
You've got the laptop.
I have the con because I get here on time.
Today.
What do you mean? I've got here on time every single day.
Yeah, I mean, it's the kind of the meetups that we have at my house. They're fairly late when you do rock up.
Yes, but we don't set a specific time, do we?
No, No, but there's kind of the agenda, usually. But yeah, anyway, you already got me. Next question.
Anyway. Do you want to do, should we just end it there or should we do one more? I mean, you did already put a token in.
I did.
But it's up to you. I can go all day.
Nah, I'm happy to stop there.
Look, adulting chores. Maybe next time I might like filter it a little bit. I kind of liked how we had last time. They were like oddly specific.
They were very
like
oddly
cleaning
specific.
a dishwasher filter.
Yeah.
But you know what the funniest thing is? When we went home, my brother-in-law listened to the podcast and he was like, "Oh," and I came in and found him WD-40ing the hinges.
No way.
doors.
That's classic.
Yeah, because I reminded him that he needed to fix the squeaky door. So people listening to the podcast do get information about this.
Yeah.
Things they need to do in their ordinary lives, and it's fantastic.
You're like, oh, I can do that. I need to do that.
Yeah,
Let me just go out there.
yeah. So if you're a fan of that, then keep listening because there's going to be a lot more.
There'll be lots.
Look, I enjoy Chore Champions. All right, I guess that's all.
Rough.
Huh?
Rough.
Rough. You mean rough, you dog?
Get on with it.
The government gives all the facts, but they don't know about my tinfoil hat. I don't think it's a stretch to confess that everyone is out to get us, save us. I'm gonna crack the conspiracy case, crack the conspiracy case.
There's conspiracies afoot,
Afar.
and I know that it is our job to fade out this track in post.
I forgot. There's always one song that just cuts.
It is our job to tear them down.
To tear them down.
Now we usually take the piss pretty much in this segment. A little bit.
A little bit.
I believe birds are fake. And to everyone in the comments saying that the birds you guys are stupid.
Yeah, you guys are stupid, yeah.
Of course the birds are real.
It's like everyone had knew the same knowledge about it, and they were just saying it. Like they already knew it. They already knew. It's like, how do these guys not know?
Yeah.
It's so obvious. It's out there.
Guys, how do you go through life and not realize the birds are real?
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
They're never deceased on the side of the road.
Look, and I could backpedal and say, oh, guys, we know that birds are real. We're just taking the piss. But you know what? How do you know?
Speaking of comments, we actually had one the other day.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. To bring this up.
Yeah, was it on the Subway situation where they came late and delivered
to
your food?
DoorDash. And there was a bit of confusion around that as well because I think the way I said it was not so clear.
Oh.
Because when I watched the reel back, I was like, oh, it kind of makes sense why people thought it was different. Because I think I said that I ordered later than when it said they were accepting orders. But I didn't say that, but that's the way it came across.
Yeah.
So I ordered, 20 minutes before the cutoff time, right?
Yeah.
And I waited 20 minutes until the cutoff time, plus half an hour for them to tell me that my order wasn't coming. That's why I was angry.
Yeah.
The comment, I believe, was, grow up, you flop.
Yeah.
I mean, I know my hair flops. But
It's just so man, this guy just didn't want you to speak at all. It's like, nah.
yeah, look.
That's a justified reason to be angry.
I think so.
Yeah.
I
can't
think
just
so.
say,
I mean,
grow
I was
up.
tired. I was hungry. I'd
Yeah.
work at 5 a.m.
And you knew
Give me
you
a
could get
break.
it. You knew you could get it delivered in that time. There was no reason.
Yeah. But, if this guy thinks I'm a flop, then I'm a flop, I suppose. There's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, jeez. They're just flops.
Yeah. Where's your podcast?
that one video.
Where's your Spotify page? Oh yeah. He does have a video up there, and it's quite hilarious.
He's a gamer guy, yeah.
Very wise man.
Yes.
Very patient and mature fellow, who we should be taking advice from, obviously, because he seems to have his life together. That's all I'm going to say.
Man. There's always going to be comments, I think.
I don't want to make enemies.
Yeah, we love everyone.
But, grow up, you
Grow up.
flop.
Grow up, you flop.
Yeah. But I think bringing it back to the conspiracy theories, we get a lot of engagement on these sorts of on this sort of content through YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, whatever the platform may be. I think it's our most engaging segment. And I think that's fair because a lot of people want to talk about issues of the day.
They do. And I think it's because it's not all the time that they hear about this stuff. So when there's an opportunity where they see some people talking about it, it's like, I have to hear what they have to say about it.
100%.
I would sit there and do the same
I need to
thing.
hear what they're about to say and tell them how wrong they are.
Tell them that they're flops.
Grow up, you absolute flop. Get out of here. The internet is a lovely place filled with flower meadows and everyone's nice to each other. I pulled up a list of all these different conspiracies we can have a little yarn about today. I have nothing special prepared. No alien recordings that I've found somewhere.
Found any links?
I haven't found anything sus to bring to the table, or have I? Because all these topics are very quite sus. Guys, viewer discretion is advised. If you can't listen to other people's opinions, maybe swipe off the video.
We'll
now.
catch you guys next week.
Or the podcast. Because we film, I keep saying it's a video.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just going to read out a couple to you, and then we can just go to town.
Let's do it. I'm
This
ready.
is my favorites. The moon landing hoax.
Oh, yeah.
Got a few things to say about that. That's sure to get people riled up. JFK assassination. The 9/11 attacks.
Yeah.
Big Pharma.
Big Pharma.
Big pharmaceuticals.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Which leads us directly into COVID-19.
Yeah, of course.
Which leads us into HAARP, HAARP. If you haven't heard about that, we
Yeah.
might tackle that in another segment because that's quite huge. Or the Illuminati,
Yes.
which is everyone's favorite.
P. Diddy.
An old favorite, the Illuminati conspiracy theory suggests that a secret society of elites control world events, entertainment, politics, and media to achieve their global dominance. Now,
Wow.
do we believe that?
The thing is there, and it's spoken about enough to be there. And when you kind of think about it, it's like, you obviously, no, that's so stupid. But you can kind of see like, oh, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if it's called the Illuminati as such, but there's something going on.
There's something with
It
elites,
leads us back to
yes.
the intro of the podcast when we'll talk about P. Diddy. Like, it's the entire thing is just soaked in it.
Yeah.
You have Epstein. Did he kill himself?
I know. Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it was just put under the bus by everyone else who was at those events and parties. And
Well, who
all that.
knows? Yeah, what happened to him? I don't know what happened to him. But let's circle back. Let's go.
Yeah.
Arik, just let's work our way down the list throughout the episodes.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Moon landing hoax.
Yes.
So I'll read you a brief of what people think it is.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to go off the handle. Some believe that in 1969, moon landing was faked by NASA to win the space race against the Soviet Union. They argue that inconsistencies in photos, shadows, and the behavior of the American flag prove it was staged on a film set. Now, I know the controversy surrounding this theory. Make sure you add this bit in the shorts. I know the controversy, and people, I think it's split 50-50. I think people,
really is.
I think people 100% buy into this theory.
Yeah.
And then some people will do anything they can to try and make it like, no, it did happen.
Yeah, they prove
like,
that they're right, yeah.
obviously, like you've never been to space. Like
Yeah.
you don't know how things operate in space.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
obviously it's real. Like look at this little glimmer off the thing. Like, you know. And look, what am I of the opinion?
Exactly, yeah.
What I'm willing to say what I think, but maybe I want to hear from you first. Maybe you can sway me a little bit.
I'm honestly, you're gonna hate it, but I'm pretty like on the fence. Like I've never really looked into it too deep. I've seen some sources online in the past that have.
It's got to be true.
It's got to. The whole. I'm sure you've seen it as well. The boot print. You know that they've been. That they look different.
Yeah.
It's like little things like that make you sway one way, but then you're like, obviously, like there's so much money pumped into this. Like
Yeah,
this was a
man.
huge thing. This was real, but you just can't help but look at both sides.
Yeah, because you got to look at the fact as well that they sent a rocket into space and people watched it go. So
yeah.
like, it's either like the most expensive hoax ever
pretty much
created, or like it actually happened.
Yeah.
But there are like, you can't deny there's so many little inconsistencies with it.
Yeah.
And I think I was thinking about this because I was like, which side of the fence do I sit on? I don't know.
And in the 60s too, which is like
I know.
it's a long time. Man.
And I think they've been back since,
I don't think they have.
but they haven't.
I don't think
I
so.
don't
Well,
know.
because they can do it now without people
Yeah, but
having to go up.
I hear, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they haven't sent people since. I don't know.
but they've been back. Yeah,
I'm a bit flaky on those details.
Yeah.
But all I know is there are inconsistencies, and you can't deny that there are inconsistencies. And why do they exist? Well, maybe we're gonna actually crack our first conspiracy.
Maybe.
On like what the fifth segment of this. Basically, what I think is they did go to the moon.
Yeah.
But in the 60s, did they really have the technology to broadcast live video from the moon
Yeah.
all the way back to Earth?
Yeah.
Now, maybe they did. Maybe people are a lot smarter than me.
Yeah.
Maybe they did, but maybe they didn't. It seems unlikely, right? Like, come on. And this is the first time you've been to the moon.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know if that video feed's going to work.
Prior to this, like there were like 3 failed attempts or something. Because I remember there was live feeds and you'd see the rocket blow up midair because
Oh, no, that was Apollo. That was another one.
but that was
after?
I think that was before.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
was it
think
after?
I think
Maybe
it was after.
Maybe it was after then.
Yeah. But the video that they have, there's some sus things about it. And I think what might have happened is they went to the moon, but faked the video.
Wait, so
Like, think about that.
so
right?
wait, they still did it, but they just faked
so
the video.
it did happen.
Yeah,
But they filmed
something else.
something so that they could show the world that they did it.
But they did it. Yeah,
Because
you can't do that in the 60s, man.
I don't know if you can or can't. That's what makes it hard. Like, we weren't there.
Yeah.
But like, surely. I mean, come on, man. Was it the 60s?
Oh, we're fact checking.
Yeah. Just do a live fact check. Can you check my timer? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do a live fact check.
Doing a live fact check. The moon landing, 16th of July to 24th of July, 1969.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
So almost
70 years,
70 zeros.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's sus. And I think that's probably what happened, you know. I mean, someone at NASA was probably just like, oh, man, like, we can achieve this thing, but
Yeah.
no pics, no proof.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, we need your
Literally.
assistance. I don't know, man. I think maybe that's why there's so many inconsistencies.
And because as well, like you just said, we haven't seen anyone go up since. Makes you think like, I've just looked up. I just saw a reason why. One of the main reasons why we don't go to the moon anymore is because of money constraints. But NASA is like a multi-global.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
Like they have the money. They can do it if they wanted to. Maybe they don't
maybe.
need to, but you know what I
maybe
mean.
they don't need to. Yeah, I think like the space race was something that they definitely wanted to win.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's motive. There's
Yeah.
motive to fake it. I don't think they faked it entirely, but maybe they faked the video feed.
Yeah.
But now if they come out and say that the video feed was like separate to
Oh,
the
of
actual,
course. It would go out of control.
yeah, it would just like blow the whole thing wide open, and then people won't believe we've ever been to the
Yeah,
moon.
definitely.
So they can't do that. So there's a reason why that still hasn't come out, and they'd hide it. I think
I think you're bang on.
maybe
I think you might be.
Maybe.
That could be the best conspiracy crack.
we have cracked that conspiracy. Although, watch all the comments.
I know. You're wrong.
You guys are idiots. Get a real job.
Grow up. You.
Grow up, you flop. We've been to the moon.
Oh man.
We could go on for days about all these conspiracy theories, man.
Can.
The assassination, the 9/11 attack.
Yeah.
There's just you got to think, like, do people just come up with conspiracy theory for conspiracy theory's sake,
Yeah.
or is there actually meat on these bones?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
do we have a grab and tear it apart?
The one thing you can say about all conspiracy theories, all the ones you've just listed, there's no hard like evidence to make you believe that it is like a false thing. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
What we're being told is different. Everything is obviously like, you know, they said the state, like here you got the statement, but there's nothing to really challenge it. You got these little holes in all the stories, but it's not enough to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For some things, maybe.
I don't know because 9/11, right?
Yeah.
Like if you just look at the way the Twin Towers fell,
Yeah.
like it doesn't make sense in my head. Because like if the plane is at the top and watch some guy, like some scientist be like, oh, actually.
Yeah.
But, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
I don't think so. Like if a plane hits the top of the building,
Yeah.
it's not going to fall from the ground like straight down vertically from the ground. Like,
It took some time though. I don't think it fell in straight
but
away.
dude, like it literally fell like a demolition. Like buildings fall that way
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
demolished.
yeah.
Like the you could see like little explosions in the video going. Tum, 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 tum. Oh, that's just the rivets. No,
Really?
like you can see it falling, man,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it just
yeah.
falls straight down.
Yeah.
Like it's sus as hell.
Very orchestrated.
Like the planes. I'm not going as far. There's people out there that say the planes aren't real. I'm not going that far. But did they want to bring the towers down? Yes.
Yeah.
Surely.
But it's like
I don't know. It's a bit sus.
it's a
bit
very
sus.
very kind of very extreme way to do it. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, it is. It is a very extreme way to do it. But they also had, I think, other ulterior motives from overseas. I think it was that they were involved more. Oh, hang on. Terrorist attacks were an inside job orchestrated by the elements within the U.S. government. So it could be like CIA or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
To justify military interventions in the Middle East.
Yeah. So they needed a
justification.
hit. They needed a hit before they could go hit
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
And
Well, then there you go. That's the only way.
I think it has weight, bro. Out of all the conspiracy
Yeah,
theories on
probably the
this
one,
list,
yeah.
I think, would the US government do that? Hey, I'm not going to say yes.
But they've been like in the Middle East pretty much since that time.
Yeah. And obviously it's tough to talk about because real people lost their lives.
Of course.
Real people lost families. Like it's not, it's a sensitive topic. And
is,
of
it
course
is.
I'm sensitive to that.
Yeah.
But you got to start looking at the facts.
Yeah.
And this looks like it could have been an inside job.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is crazy.
It's
that government would
crazy,
do that to their
yeah.
own people. It's crazy to think.
Well,
you almost don't want to believe it.
You don't, but that's why when you talk about government, it's very hush hush. Like you don't.
Yeah.
They tell you one thing, but behind closed doors, you don't know what's going on.
Nah.
I mean, we kind of do, but like they will never tell you that.
No. Here's what's really going on, and here's what we want you to see.
Yeah. Legit.
Man, this is a whole other. Oh, we could go on for ages about this, but I think for the sake of time, we should probably cut it there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
A little bit of a different format to what we're used to. There's no like
Very much.
massively joking, but I think
Yeah.
it's fun to kind
No,
of
it's good.
go under the hood, talk about it a little more, acknowledge the haters in the comments.
It's kind of nice. I feel like we get more detail across of what we were trying to talk about.
I think talking about these things riles people up.
It does.
So if our last conspiracy segment
Sure.
wasn't hot enough for you,
yeah.
strap in, baby.
We're going straight in.
Strap in, baby. All right.
Love it.
Oh.
That's two conspiracies, pretty much semi-cracked, I'd say.
Semi-cracked.
Semi-cracked.
Let's get ready for the fight in the comments. Ring that bell.
Get on with it.
All right, my friends. That's all we have time for today.
I know. Just flew by like that.
It did fly by. I think doing unscripted in quotation marks. It's never scripted, our podcast, but like it's always segmented out and very like we've got things
Structured,
prepared and
yeah.
like all these things. But I think doing it this way was kind of chill. I kind of liked it.
I like it.
And it doesn't have to be like this every episode.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
It's refreshing. I feel like, you can get more across. I feel like when we structure things a little bit more, you only really have time for what you actually have prepared to say.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I can actually have another 3, 4, 5 sentences.
Yeah,
Like, it's
100%.
great.
I think it's great. I'm keen to do more like this.
Yeah.
Maybe and it gives us kind of a bit of a reason to go off the handle
True.
and get some more controversial opinions out there.
I'm keen next time we do this. We're grabbing some of those comments and diving into them.
Oh man, that's something tells me we won't have a few. Guys, what an episode! I had a great time as always. We're enjoying doing this for you. 9 episodes in, 10 next week. We're going to be halfway
That's insane.
through season 1.
Yeah.
Get your details in, please.
Yes.
For the certificate of classics, we want everyone to have them, but no verbal communication. All right, don't talk to me. Talk to the emails.
We'll make a post and we'll like pin it on our profile. So
Yeah.
that way we'll be at the top all the time and they can just keep seeing it.
Yeah,
Whenever they wanna do
100%.
something.
Yeah, you hear that, folks?
Do it. Comment.
It's a pinned post on our Instagram.
Just comment. Just be like, yeah, I want it. And I'll just grab your social media handle at I love pencil cases that are pink. You're getting one.
So all those haters in the comments, you're getting one for free. I'll track you down and send you one. Thanks for being a season 1 podcaster, guys. Your opinions are truly appreciated.
Facts.
Look, great times. We're here back at the Bella Vista Hotel. I don't know
Shout
if I said that at the start of the episode, but we are here. Great facilities. Thank you so much again
Thank
for
you
having
so
us.
much.
Shout out Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you. Podbean is underrated, guys.
You always say the other ones. I'm like, Podbean,
Yeah,
man.
but Apple Podcast, bro.
I
Like
know.
it is the place.
This for all my free guys who are just trying to do it on the low budget out there.
Look, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Podbean, YouTube for the full length video.
I wonder
you
if we
want
can SoundCloud this actually.
I
I should probably start.
Probably.
I should probably start doing that.
Yeah, put a comment in if you want to see SoundCloud.
Yeah, why not?
But guys, we're committing. Next week will mark the halfway point. We might do something a little bit special. Maybe put up a sign in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Episode 10, halfway.
Whatever.
We're halfway there.
Get a cake. Get a cake to celebrate the occasion. But guys, 6 seasons in a movie. We're committed. Let's just end this one on a high.
Let's do it. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for
Guys,
having me.
Stay classic, guys.
Stay it.
Get on with it.
The podcast is now signing off. To all the certified classics. Until next week, stay classic.